Welcome back everyone for the next part of Library of Ruina. In the last part, we had to see what actually happens in our co-op, like what the singularity is all about. It seems like their main focus is the whole cloning aspect, which in turn means, of course, we have to face off against quite a lot of them, right? Quite a lot of them. We actually had to fight against Mimo twice. And I guess the only one who was able to stop us from fighting them 3 or 4 more times was the company itself, because the whole cloning process has become a bit more costly now, since Alcop isn't around anymore, right? Oh my god. I mean, yeah, sure, they had to have a way in order to create more of their super soldiers and all. But that they cloned so many of them just to make them kill each other, it's just such a waste of resources. It's incredible. Sure, they just wanted to have the strongest in order to make sure that their missions are actually realized and they are able to protect their clients in all kinds of circumstances, which also allows them to become better and better of themselves. But holy hell, you don't have to be so cruel to them. You don't have to let them fight against thousands upon thousands of themselves for years, where they have to eat their own flesh and all. But that's just how it is in the city, right? Everything that has been created or is related to any type of nest and core and singularity is just messed up. They're just literally treating their own guys, their own soldiers as products, right? It's their products. If they don't perform, they're getting cut like animals. But at the same time, our corporation wasn't that much better either. I mean, we turned humans into monsters just in order to sap energy out of them. So yeah, and I'm pretty sure that our abnormalities are not able to come back from this. So, we can't really say our facilities much better than them. But at the very least, I'm treating them more humane than the others in the city, right? I'm giving them the best stuff. I mean, I even upgraded Markov's floor. I seriously upgraded Markov's floor. I mean, she already buffed with shop skills before, but now with Nikolai and the commander ability, she's able to provide everyone with strength and endurance for every scene, as long as I keep up the charges to around level 11. And if things really get serious, she can go up to 20 charges in order to use Disposal, which deals quite a lot of damage. And if under any kind of circumstances this card is able to kill somebody, I could just use it again for a lower cost. And I think after that, it's going to lower the cost even more. Maybe it goes all the way down to 1 if I'm able to kill all of them with this card. Huh? If there are like 5 guys or more on the battlefield and I just cut them down with Disposal, that card could maybe reach 1. Which is really, really ridiculous if you see the numbers. I mean, 15 to 30, 10 to 20 after winning the first clash. That also gets additional damage if the character has previously been marked by Markov as well. Well, the mark also gives 50% additional damage on top of all of it, so yeah. If Markov really gets angry at any point of this game, she's gonna cut them down without asking any more questions. She's becoming a furious Valkyrie around here, and I'm loving it. I really appreciate the cards that the Rabbit team were able to give us. I mean, all of them are really good. Even Chivera's got a very improved deck. I mean, look at this. He's all about drawing pages and getting rapid gashes, which we are totally going to support and buff even further with Happy Memories, which actually reduces the cost even further. So yeah, Chivera's is all about rapid gashing the enemies away. It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible what they're giving us at this point. It's crazy. Oh god, every enemy that we fight so far has given me something that I can put in any of my decks. It's great. It's really great. But there's one thing that I kind of forgot to include after Roland's battle with the Ice Queen. I mean, I did already mention that after defeating the Ice Queen, Roland would be able to get his fifth party slot, right? Haven't really introduced you guys who that fifth guy is, right? I mean, sure, we could already see that the name was Bonbon, which I actually find hilarious, but it's actually not Bonbon. But still, it's funny to see another Bonbon appear just like that. But in actuality, the fifth and final slot of Roland's floor goes to Cheminau. Cheminau also comes with a little background story. A floaty agent used to be moved from department to department, from branch to branch, based on who needed to work or sacrifices that week. Some were surviving everything, most times due to sheer luck and some skill. Because of that, he was covered from head to toe in tons of ego gifts, and barely let him appear as a normal person. Because of this, he had to spend many nights in the branches, in order to not scare the humans around him. Some wings were just way too delicate, right? Sometime he catches a ride alongside the rabbits to enter HQ. At the very least, the last time he stayed, right? The last time. His personality is half airheaded, half creepy, but they're just normal after losing all those ego gifts, right? They were kind of like part of his body. But he tries to be friendly while still trying to adapt to a totally different hierarchy and workspace. And believe me, Geminao, believe me, I already have experience with a person losing pretty much all of his ego. I mean, look at crazy. That girl was covered in egos, same as Lapis during the post-game. She just became so unstable. She was so unstable. The only thing that kept her sane was the Mask of Red. Anything else, like the weapon from Sensor, just kept her crazy. It's incredible. And the armor from Nothing There. All of that stuff just nags away at her mind. Those gifts are pretty much also parts of the abnormalities, so I'm just gonna assume they have a similar effect. And if you mix so many different personality traits onto yourself in form of gifts, of course you're going to become a bit crazy because of that, right? It's natural that you become confused after being stripped from all of that. But hey, at the very least you were able to regain yourself, right? And as cherry on top, just gonna say it, I might have maybe overpowered him a little bit. I gave him, after saying the ice, or rather after seeing that the Ice Queen is giving bind effects to our enemy, I decided to move over the alien page to Roland's floor. And since Geminao didn't really have any decks yet, I just decided to give him that stuff. And let's just say, after acquiring Miho's little key page that boosts up haste for the loss of HP, and getting even more powerful by having a higher speed than the enemy, and the fact that Roland is quite possibly able to give him the hearts to increase his speed even further, it just means Stiletto's going to do so much damage in the future. I'm gonna love it so much. I can't wait to see it. Or rather, I can't wait to try it out. Now it's going to be so powerful. It is crazy. I'm gonna love it. I'm totally gonna love it. Now I just need to find a good opportunity to actually try it out. But I'm sure we're going to find that sooner or later, right? I'm sure we're going to find that. Who knows, maybe already during the next fight. Actually speaking, I really want to see Roland fight today, so without any further ado, let us head straight into the invitation and see which path we're going to take next. So after clearing out the right one, I wasn't really able to find the Book of Liu, which is kind of a bummer, since we kind of need that book in order to actually move forward with the left path, but oh well, right? Oh well. But we still have the options to go either left or right from the center, and let's see, the left one is a 2-act one, and the right one is also a 2-act one. So it is going to be a decently long battle. Not as bad as the rabbits, that's for sure. Because fighting 3 in a row, now that is a long fight, right? Now that was a long fight. You do want the Book of the Unstable Children still, so I'm a bit worried about that. On the other hand, the left one just wants the Book of the Smiling Faces and the Book of Distortion. Technically speaking, I don't really care if I lose the Book of the Smiling Faces. The Book of Distortion though, I mean, so far I haven't really lost any of them, but I think, yeah, I only have 1 copy. But if I lose this, I just need to redo 1 fight in order to regain it, right? So in that regard, maybe I should just go with the left one then. Yeah, let's just go with the left one. There you go. Let's see who's actually interested in the smiling face. Oh no! Why would you want to see the smiling faces? You sent it to the library! Why would you want the book of the... Why? Why? This is highly disappointing. Huh? I'm sorry, Sir Galia. I was so sure I could find an answer if I came all the way here. But no, not a single soul here has a lead. The laboratory in the outskirt. You went to the outskirt? What do you expect to see in a shabby frigid fringe of the outskirt? Well, the red mist began harnessing that power of hers after this place had become her base of operation. No? We don't know anything about the red mist. We were just taking shelter in an abandoned laboratory. Yeah. After all, if you think about it, this whole thing got deserted after Bina destroyed it, right? Yeah, there's probably nobody left, and anyone who survived that thing moved over to our facility in the city, right? It's just, there's nothing here anymore. They had to leave something here, right? Don't you have any guesses, my friend? The monsters are about to come! Please! Let us go now! You've had enough! Right. Did we leave behind some monsters around here? Your folks aren't helping at all, sadly. We already told you that none of us know a damn thing about this facility. Why won't you listen to us? Well, you better hurry up and recall your useful information then, friend. This is driving me crazy too. Following her charming voice, I dropped by every little venture I could guess to be relevant. I searched every nook and cranny for hints. In the end, Alcorp, the library, and this used-to-be lab were the only 3 candidates remaining. Okay, they're coming! They'll be here at any moment! They will come for us if we don't close the doors! The pianist showed up in the middle of the streets. It took my sister. I couldn't be there as it happened, unfortunately. Upon my belated arrival at the scene, all that greeted me was the grand piano with the performer gone. My sister had become one of the many keys and strings of the piano, joining in the last performance. What she had become was utterly indescribable. Not because it was horrible, no. Rather, it was just too beautiful for words. What? Can't you hear the sound of the clockwork? They're coming! What do you mean with clockwork? I suppose it's my fault for letting my dear younger sister marry an imbecile. I couldn't stop her. Throughout our lives, we could never quite understand each other. Our hearts were too far apart to keep each other's company, you see? Okay. It was the performance that we could finally see the feelings of one another. I shiver with pain and despair for losing my naive and adorable Hoideen? What is Hoideen? And looking at that, or rather, looking at what my one sister has become, I trembled from the enticing melody it created. That's when my eyes were opened. I could see it. I could envision what I can do for her. They're here! Wings of Mercy! Playing a gorgeous melody, a never-ending dirge, in remembrance of dear Angelica. A gentle voice whispered to me that I shall be able to reenact the glorious performance. I wandered around following her advice, but I couldn't find a definite answer anywhere. Oh my god, it's them! The Clockwork Teats are here! Everyone run! Don't let them take a single strand of hair! What the hell is Clockwork Teats? Huh? Okay. Seems like that Skyface is a bit agitated, huh? Oh my god, I just noticed this guy. There's a brain behind this mask and nothing else. Of course with some gears ramped into its mask as well. Okay, that's messed up. How are they even still alive at this point? No. I didn't come all the way here to see some sloppy-made creatures. Pluto? Eileen? Yes, Sir Galia? Shall I shut them down for you? Clockwork is rubbish compared to gears. How did you stop the flash clockwork? What are you people? After wondering for a while, a revelation finally flashed in my head. Ah yes. It broke a stringing resemblance to the beauty the red mist manifested as she danced with blood in her mouth. The pianist and the red mist showed vastly different colors of elegance, yet they were so alike at the core. Give up, Pulse. Rather, he's worse than the monsters. Ah, what a shame. I've got nothing. This invitation is the only lead I have now. Oh, right, you have the invitation in hand. Okay, who are you going to send now? Eileen, care to lend me a few of your sheeps? Are you going to send them? As you wish. Are you sure you don't need our company? Don't worry, I'll be back in no time. It's not ripe yet anyways. What do you mean with back in no time? Pluto, stick around for a bit longer and see if there's anything noteworthy here. But of course, sir. Wait a second, is he about to come over? Okay. I mean, he didn't really try to give the invitation to anybody else. So maybe. Which is not good for us, which is totally not good for us. His two bodies have got to be distortions. I'm 110% sure. And one of them's oddly familiar, now that I think about it. It's just me, or is there a hint of sadness in the blue reparation's face? Sadness? You mean the blue sickle? Oh, he's just lost it from the shock of losing his sister. The pianist caused tons of people to part with their precious things in one way or another. But he's, in particular, had to lose it in the worst way possible. When someone as powerful as him goes completely wacko and starts pillaging everything, or rather everywhere, there's literally no way to stop him. Well, you said his sister was named Angelica, right? That sounds similar to my name. Now that you mention it. Yeah, there's only a difference of 2 letters. Well, yeah, I'm guessing they mean the same thing? Could be. By the way, what were those entities they called Clockwork Teats? Are they the creatures of the outskirts? The outskirts are where things abandoned and rejected from the city, but they had to go. Okay, so they just throw them out from the city? It's basically a junkyard for impurities of the city. Most people rarely get a chance to see the outskirts throughout their lives, so they don't even know that those things even exist. I mean, it's probably for the best for them to not know which kind of horrors waiting outside of the city's wall, which are probably created by the city itself, right? A lot of these monsters living there are artificial creatures made by humans or things brought from the outside. See? Made by humans, I knew it. And I heard there's a good chunk of them that have sentience and emotion. So you threw out the things that gained emotions? Well, they are non-humans, impurities whose existence is unacceptable in the city. Especially in this age of humanity. Which is just like her. A machine that isn't quite human, but is able to think for herself. And has access to emotions. Well, good that they can't kick her out, right? Her whole library is planted firmly in one part of the city, right? And he actually came over. Are you kidding me? And he's very quiet. Greetings, dear guest. I'm Angela, the director and librarian of my role's namesake. Angelica? No, my name is Angela, dear guest. Ah, yeah, you're right. There's no way something as hideous, as you could be her. Dude! Why don't you just stop spouting such uncouth nonsense and head inside already, huh? A power so potent that even a machine may become human, huh? It is as I suspected. The library has to ripen. Ripen? Hang in there, Angelica. It won't be long. What do you plan, dude? I mean, I already saw that you sent people in here. Ripen? And he also noticed the power of the library. That's not good. That's not good. I'm already telling ya. Don't have weird ideas about our library, I'm just saying. The books around here are just for us. All of it is our stuff, just saying. You're not gonna get anything out of here. The church gear worshipper. So, she also distorted her followers? And turned them into that? Okay. Puffy broom. Smoke amplification. Outgoing damage instead of incoming damage on this character. Internal combustion engine. When gaining smoke is in combat page, gain 1 additional stack. Meat gear. The first offensive die on each combat page deals 2 free damage. Then they also get a bonus on evade dice. And stimulant fume. They can block. Okay. So we have access to more smoke cards. That's good for Shazard's floor. Gain 2 smoke, restore 2 lights. 3-7 isn't really so bad. Defensive order. Gain 4 smoke, 7-10, 4-8. Automated rush, 2 smoke, inflict 2 smoke, 5-9 though. Ugh. Okay, that's a bit tougher to get through. Our assault order, 2-6, 4-8, 3-8. If target has 2 or more smoke, all offensive dice on this page gain +1. And it doesn't even use up their smoke either. So preferably I'm trying to avoid getting the smoke, but they also have something like Deep Drag with a high first hit. Gain 4 smoke and draw. Inflict 3 smoke. 9-19. Ugh. Okay. I only have 1 floor for this. 2 acts. And the blue guy isn't even around. I mean, I did say I wanted to try out her page. But smoke isn't really her thing. Or rather, his thing. But on the other hand, it doesn't really seem like they have that many dices, so maybe? I mean, I have so many copies of the Smiling Faces. Ah, you know what? Let's just give them a chance. Let's just give them a chance. I want to see if Alan actually works. Maybe they're able to last long enough for me to actually draw that Ice Queen, huh? Maybe. Let's hope for that. Let's just hope for that. They don't even have speed dice now that I think about it. They don't even have the speed dice like all the others. Oh no! Oh no, your things! What are you doing? Why are you doing this? They are not even that fast, now that I think about it. Shime is easily able to redirect a couple of their hits. So, okay, I'm gonna boost up Finn for the next round. Gonna redirect with Collision. Hopefully that's going to break through without issues. Repressed Flesh, you have to counter that one die. Can't really do anything special for you otherwise. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I can't really use all of my speed dice since I didn't really draw any other zero-cost ones, but that's gonna be fine, right? Okay, Shime was already able to slash through 2 of their attacks. She still got hit by 1 of them, but we take that. Gemino's already pulling through, that's good. We're going to debuff them for as much as possible. Ruina is going to dish out quite a lot of damage with their position. Ooh, we also got a bonus damage, that's great! Okay, first round, decent. We got a couple of smoke, but we take that. A bit worried about Vapor, but it seems like only one guy has access to it now. But I didn't quite got the emotional card, which is kind of a bummer. I was kind of hoping for that. Okay, the attack boost is kind of wasted simply because I wasn't able to regain my strength. But it's still going to dish out quite a lot of damage with Energy Strike, right? Yeah, it's totally going to dish out quite a lot of damage. I wasn't really able to counter the smoke, but that's fine. Ah, that was to be expected. That's totally to be expected. Come on, get the speed. Yes, with the prescript. Good job. Good job, Shime. Avoid a couple of hits. There we go. No smoke for him, that's good. Yes, extra damage. Is that gonna be enough? Wow, it's a fight on 1! He got staggered and survived on 1 hit. Okay, you've got to be kidding me at this point, right? Why did you survive that? How did you survive that? Huh. We'll have the prescript, I would say, right? Yeah, we'll have the prescript. I need to give them a little bit of time to regain their strength. So, okay, I'm gonna use the bash boost, hopefully getting the other one in the stagger range as well. Still no luck with Finn pages, which is kind of a bummer, but at the very least, Roland should be able to survive this round without getting staggered. Hopefully. Yes, that's good. Breakthrough. Yes, the speed boost. The speed boost is breaking through. Ah, shoot. Okay, he was able to avoid the stagger, that's good. Tobias, you kind of have to tank the hits. There isn't really much we can do about the vapor thingy. The deep drag is just way too strong, you know? The deep drag is just way too strong. And I was about to say, if that guy survives with one, if that guy survives with one thing again, that would be quite disastrous. Okay. Who am I going to give the light to? Probably Finn, right? Should I go for Scars? Are they even using Slash? I'm not entirely sure if they... I didn't pay attention. Ah, shoot. Nah, we're gonna go for Lice. I'm gonna give Finn Lice so that he's able to use more of his pages. And maybe not a Sand Strike, but Forceful Gesture is more appealing now, right? A little bit. Oh, they do have access to slash attacks. Okay, the next time I have a chance, I'm totally going to go for the slash thing. The Scars. Oh, Tobias. You weren't able to go through it. It's fine. It's fine. As long as you can somehow not get staggered. Never mind. Well, at the very least, Sabino's trying her best. Oh, shoot. Both staggers? It is that freaking block card, right? It's becoming stronger the more smoke they have. And at the very least, we still have the upper hands and they're not that fast, so maybe I can stop it with stab? Maybe? I mean, he is debuffed. There's quite a high chance for it to work. And of course, repressed flesh in order to make sure that this guy is getting as much damage as possible. Okay, nobody's gonna die this turn. Ah, it didn't work through. It has a decent chance. It had a decent chance. Maybe if I gave Jimmy now singular strike or something, it would have been able to pull it off. Maybe. Nevertheless, at least the other guy wasn't able to attack, so that's good. He's almost down as well. That's even better. And yeah, the other guy, Jimino, you have to handle it all on your own. Just gonna assume that you can handle that. Yes, okay, you got the stagger, that's good. The freaking block though. The block. How come you are so effective with that block? I'm pretty sure it never worked on. But then again, I didn't really give him that passive at all. It didn't really seem that necessary at all. It didn't really seem that necessary. Now we have Frost. Okay, that's good. Upon winning a clash, inflict 1 free bind. Yes. Yes, I need that. I'm actually going to give that to Shime. So that she is able to regain her cards. Don't worry about winning all the clashes. And Shime has better odds of actually winning them. But at this point, it doesn't really matter what we do. So how about... I'm just gonna give Roland a chance to recover his HP. Yeah, let's just give Roland a chance to recover his HP. A little bit forceful gesture. Just in case. A feint. Okay, that should totally be enough to finish it off. 15 HP, that's good. Yeah, daring decision was totally enough already. That's good. That's good. But I really love the recovery card. As long as I discard as many pages as possible, I can recover for quite a lot, right? And the best part about it, since those are all drawing pages, I can get those cards back and hope for another recovery. Oh god. Wait, he doesn't have any cards. But he has Shimmering and 500 health. And takes no damage from range pages. Ah. Well, if he doesn't have any combat pages, it's probably just gonna stand around, right? Which means I probably just have to take care of the Church of Gears worshippers again, who still have the same stuff as before. Okay, that should be doable, right? That should be doable. Unless, of course... You have 3 speed dices. Why do you... Of course! Screw that! Of course he has attacks! He just didn't want to show it before! He just didn't want to show it! He has a lot of counter dices. Inflict 4 bleed next scene. Ah, god. 5-8. It's just block though. If I can break through that block dice, but it's 6 counter dices in this turn. Huh. 4 bleeds. Well, that's not good. Oh, thank you, Observe. But I think Repressed Flesh might be a little bit better currently. Just saying. But we can still go for Observe, don't worry about it. We can still go for you. We just need to consider how to attack the Gear worshippers first, while also calming down this guy for not inflicting too much bleed on us, right? Because we're probably not supposed to attack his counters. Huh. Shime has to counter or rather clash against a couple of guys in order to make use of his snow ability. And the other guy, I can't really do anything about the other guy. He just has to clash against Finn's counter die. There isn't much I can do about it. Okay, let's see if this is going to play out. He was able to avoid 1 hit. That's not good. No bleed for our guys at the very least. They're already stacking the smoke again though, so we need to be a bit worried about that. Okay. Gaining a bit of haste. Ah, shoot, I already lost my... That's not good, Finn. You need the counter dices. You need the counter dices. Look how many death buffs he has. It's crazy. Anyways, down to 24. 22. Come on, 17, that's good. Gonna give him a little bit of fragile. It's probably not gonna be that helpful, but we'll see, right? Ooh, he has a snow effect. Ah, Trails of Blue. Target's dice power cannot be influenced by any effect of the next scene. That means what? And then he has Twilito. On hit, give 1 strength endurance to all allies next scene. Give 1 strength endurance to all allies next scene. That's not good. And he's gonna do that twice. Okay. Well, I mean, it's on use. There's much I can do about that. But I can sure as hell do something about the other die. It's just in case. How about a little bit of a battle preparation? Everyone needs a bit more defensive dice power around here. Okay, let's see if that can actually... Oh my god! Yes! Yes! Okay! Okay! Oh my god! 29! 29! Jimmy now refuses! She refuses to lose! It's incredible! I love that. Oh my god! The freeze effect is relatively strong, right? It was a good idea. It was a good idea to move the Ellen page around here. That's for sure. It was a very good idea. Okay, that's good. Another hit. Good. Good. Now I could go for Fervent Beat in order to speed up the process. Should I do that? Tobias is slowly dying. I mean, we haven't really reached maximum level yet. There's still room for another page. Learning isn't really useful though. Defenses die, gain more power. But the other pages isn't really that helpful. Maybe learning. Maybe learning on Tobias again. It could prove helpful. Nullifies power. Okay, that's it. Unaffected by power-related effects this scene. So haste and endure doesn't work? Or is it just power? Because we don't really care about power. We're just here for the speed, right? It is frozen again with -5! Oh, where's my stiletto? Where's my stiletto? I could do so much damage! Oh, that would have been so glorious! Oh, he's scouting again. No, wait, he's still buffing. Well, at the very least, he's so slow. We can literally throw anything at him, right? Yeah, pretty much. So, okay, everyone is going to attack this guy. Shime is going to keep him debuffed in hopes of drawing Stiletto on Gemini again. And, yeah, Finnish is doing his thing. I'm trying to get the charges up for energy conversion, hopefully, but doesn't really seem that likely, but we'll see, right? We'll see. Okay. Ah, that's what the ability does. It stops her passive as well. Interesting, that's good to know. At the very least, it seems like she wasn't really able to use... oh yes, many freezes, that's good. And it seems like she isn't really able to roll as high as she did before. Okay, debuffs for him. There we go. Another one. Almost staggered. Yeah. Come on, roll it. Hold on. He's gonna get a bleed. He got the bleed. I don't like to get bleed. Stagger. There we go. Okay. What? Tesputon Dancer. Mass Individual. 87534. Will of the Prescripts, I would say, kinda. Can go for Stiletto again. I might be forced to go for Stiletto again. I'm probably going to go for Stiletto again because we have 4 haste. But I'm totally not going to take this one. I don't like the ability or the debuff that it gives. Which you can't even avoid, even if you win the clash. This is quite a tall order, but I think everyone has a decently strong chance to survive it. That guy's certainly going to die. This one might fall the next round. Stiletto is going to dish out quite a lot of damage if she's able to survive the mass attack, so let's hope for that. And let's see if they can survive it. Oh god! Okay, first hit on... Oh god, I can't even tell! Who got hit? Who got hit? Okay, Stiletto. That's good. Bit of the pre-script. Oh, shoot. Shime is still able to survive. That's good. It did get staggered. That's good. Opportunity. There we go. Good job, Finn. It seems like he wasn't able to kill anyone, so that's good. I was a bit worried about that. Okay, another stagger for them. Are we able to finish him off? Yes, almost. 5. That kind of hurts. Okay. Back to Trails of Blue, huh? Okay, who has the debuff now? Vibration. Can stack up to 7. And what does vibration mean now? Well, if it can stack up to 7? Should I worry about that? Should I? Either way, this one is gonna die. So, okay, this is gonna be a bit tricky. I'm really hoping that Shime is able to survive this. And Jimmy now, but we'll see. Oh, yes, okay, she broke through 2 dices. That's already a good start. Shoot, Shime wasn't able to break through it, but it's fine. Oh no, the stagger. I don't like those block dices. They have access to so many block dices. It's incredible. Oh shoot, okay. At the very least, it seems like the protection card is still in effect, so that's good. Okay, extra damage from Forceful Gesture. Another one of the damage down. It's gonna get life recovery. Oh my god. Oh my god. Trails of Blue. Just keep using that ability. Okay, how about learning? How about learning against Trails of Blue? That could technically save his life. There isn't much I can do for Roland, but at the very least I need to get rid of that last church thingy. Okay, we broke through with... Wait, what? What? What do you mean you Oh man, dude! Do you know how scared I was because of you? I got vibration stuff. They're already on 4. Vibration on 4. If I knew that you would just run, I would have just selected all the attacks for that guy. Aww. You know what? Stiletto. Finish it off. 26, 58. There we go. Gone. Gone. I almost got the stagger as well on that guy. Why couldn't you just run? You didn't even wait for the last 10% or something. You know, like the others. The others usually survive or hang around until the last bits of HP. And at the very least, I got quite a lot of books of the Church of Gears, right? So that's good. That's good. I might have not been able to get his book, but at the very least, it's still a good result, right? It is still a good result. Crap! We lost him! We couldn't get a proper book out of him either. Yeah. I really wanted to take a peek at that lunatic's mind for once. Do you need that person's book above anything else? Well, it's for a personal reason, to be frank. The blue reparation seems to be after the red mist. Then perhaps a book of the red mist could lure him back here. But that's Gebura's book. You can't just turn Gebura into... Do you want to risk our Gebura? Well, I appreciate the thought, but how exactly are we going to do that? You know the original red mist kinda doesn't exist anymore, right? Well, about that, we might have a way around it. Say, the Blue Reparation said he lost his sister to the distortion, right? Is he aware that I was the cause of that phenomenon? Oh god, Angela! Well, he's no ordinary guy, so it's possibly he knows this. I mean, he is investigating L-Corp and the library, right? Then the Blue Reparation's goal may be taking revenge on me. Perhaps? Perhaps? No, rather, anyone who lost what they found precious to the distortion would resent me once they learned that I was responsible for the phenomenon. But that wasn't your goal, Angela! Don't blame me for that! It's just a byproduct that happens after you took the power, right? And it seems like that blue guy, I always forget his name. But the blue guy seems to be also interested in your power, since it is able to turn you into human, right? It might actually be able to resurrect the dead as well. I mean, if you can go against nature in its entirety, and the people around here are also immortal, it could grant a person, or rather, it could give another person the life back. If that is its goal, of course, if that is its goal. Well, maybe. Well, do you regret it or anything? Well, I'm not really sure about that. All I can say for certain is that it's not exactly pleasant to know that the resentment against me is growing. Even then, it was ultimately the fault of the one who trapped me inside for eons that the city came to suffer. I feel much better thinking about it that way. I don't really care if the Blue Reparation wants revenge or not. Vengeance or not. It's but one of the many clashes between my desires and the city folks' desires. Right you are. And that's that, and this is this. True. Everyone has their own... Oh god, Chesed and Gebura at the same time. But yeah, everyone has kind of like their own desires. I mean, previous A wanted to save the town, even under the cost of everyone else. And now you just want to live your life for the cost of everyone else. I mean, you are literally luring them around here in order to create your precious book, which in fact means multiple sacrifices in order to gain that, so everyone is just thinking about themselves. That's just how the city is, right? That is simply just how the city is. Anyways, it seems like in the next part we're going to take care of Chesed and Gebura's abnormality, and then we're just going to see what happens next. After all, wait a second, and yes, okay. I always have to make sure that it actually goes forward, because if it doesn't, there's a chance it might do the same thing as over here, right? I'm always a bit worried about that, but it seems like this path might be special. It has high chance that maybe this part, or rather this path, is special. Nevertheless, I hope you guys had fun with today's part, and see you in the next one. Until then, bye bye!